Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing good. So I just wanted to talk about these two right here. So you've got Reaction, which is Super 7. I had to look at it, sorry. But this is Super 7 line. And this is from Spin Masters, the 78 Superman line. Now I saw a huge YouTube channel complaining about these two, saying that this shouldn't be marketed with this. Well, I don't know what you're talking about marketing. Now this retails over 20 bucks. I did not pay $20 for it. I paid, I think, $8. They had a clearance on Amazon actually. So I bought this one, and I bought the cartoon version of her in her black outfit, because anybody knows me knows I love Paris. And this is $8 from Target, Walmart, wherever you can find it. Now, why are you complaining about, oh, why are they putting this junk out? Well, don't buy it. I'm glad they put this out. I don't understand people complaining about, oh, 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 look at this. Oh. Well, then you have it, so you bought it. So who cares? Shut up. I don't complain about somebody who collects something. I don't give a flying fuck what you collect. You want to collect shoes, you want to collect bow ties, that's your thing. Enjoy it. When you got a meathead saying that, oh, look at this, this, there's no difference except for the company that made it. From this to this, same size, same articulation. So I don't get it. I don't understand when people get on the high horse and complain about, whatever. I'm sure there's people that, and I know a lot of Ghostbusters out there. A lot of the elite gatekeepers don't like Spirit Halloween, but guess what? That was a lot of people's price point when they first came out, and these were, I don't know, probably 40 bucks, maybe 50. I forgot. My wife actually bought me one before I got my one-to-one. She actually went out and bought me the other one. I have two of these. I think it was the first one over there. She bought that for me for just a gift. I'm like, well, actually, it was our anniversary. She spread. That was great. Wow, the woman I love bought me a proton pack. That's hot. That's hot. I fall in love with you all over again. That's cool. So I don't care, but to use your platform, here's the other Baroness right here. To complain about, well, this, these two, yeah, it should be made, but why are they gonna make this? Well, it's two different companies, and who gives a shit what they make? I don't understand that logic. I'm glad that they made the 78 line. I can't afford to go out and spend over $600 for the, I don't know if it's InArt or whoever's making the Christopher Reeve 78 with the Clark Kent. That's like $600-700, probably more with the tariffs and stuff. Can't afford it. And that's not the scale I like. I have very few 1/6 because 1/6 takes up a lot of room, and over time, unless you have a huge storage area with cabinets, because you just can't leave them laying out in the open. Those figures don't like that. They got to be encased, look, don't touch, that kind of stuff. So, but to complain about, like I said, the Ghostbusters. That's why I do not involve myself with any Ghostbuster group. I just won't do it. I've seen way too many problems. They get very elitist, and if you the Ceral Box Club that I belong to, that's what we made our first proton packs out of in the 80s, was boxes, stereo boxes, whatever we had, because there was nothing out there in 84. So you're talking about people like me that had to scrape up what we could to build a horrible representation of a proton pack, but we did it, and we liked it. And then when a company came around, and it's an 80% pack. It's only 80% size of my one-to-ones. But you know what? It got the job done, and I love that freaking thing. I still do. And it's great. And then Spirit came out with their one-to-one, which is like crazy money, but it's nice. It's still in somebody's price point. My first proton pack was stupid money. Like, I shudder to even tell you what I paid for it. But I did, and then Hasbro came out with theirs, and it's a hell of a lot lighter. Mine's fiberglass resin, and it's one heavy. It's heavy. It's a heavy bitch. You lug that around for several hours. Trust me, she's pushing 30 something pounds, and that's and but it's loud. Oh my god! When I fire that puppy up, it literally rumbles you. It's cool. Yeah, but just to go on and complain about Spin Masters. I love Spin Masters. I have a lot of it. I have the '89 stuff. I got there a couple of Batman Forever stuff. I even have some other stuff I haven't even opened yet. I need to open those. But stop. Don't be a crybaby. Let people collect what they collect. And I love seeing other people's collection. There's one guy I follow, Uncle Bob. I love his. Check out his channel, please. I'll put a tag down there. He's got a blade collection. That's great. And he has some stuff in here I've never seen before, and I like that. I enjoy that to see what other people collect because I don't have the resources or the room to collect everything. Trust me, if I had unlimited funds and room, I'd be an unstoppable beast. Yeah, I would be like a freaking crazy monster out there. See my eye, see that? I'm crazy, like Eye of the Tiger collector. But I just enjoy it. And this takeaway from what I'm complaining about in my rant is don't listen to other creators when they say, oh, why did they put this out? Don't collect it. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that complain about them coming out with cereal action figures. Don't collect it then. We live in an age where if there's something you can think of, you can even make it now. God, if I got my hands on a 3D printer, yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But just enjoy collecting and don't mock somebody else's collection. I just think that is the lowest thing you can do. Like you really are a POS when you do that kind of crap. Because if someone made fun of this person, trust me, oh hell would break loose and he would be offended and try to cancel that and stuff. But don't be like that. Don't be like that nerd. Don't just enjoy it. And like I said, I try to support people. I do my best I can, even though if I don't know like the franchise, like I'm not I like Aliens and Predator. I'm not a huge fan. I can't tell you everything like some of my other friends do. They are really good at it, but I still like it. I just don't collect it because I just don't have the room. And I've got, I'm into the horror stuff. I'm into the superhero stuff. I'm into the Ghostbuster stuff. You got to draw a line. You just got to, you got to start a line. So, anyways, the end of my rant. I don't try to feed into that negativity of getting on there saying whoa, you get this. I don't understand. This is from the '70s, and this cheap company's doing it. I'm glad this was $8. I could never pay over $20 for these. No way. I saw them in the store and I see the price is like $20 and up. And then when I saw them for $8, I bought two. And it was still less than buying one at Target. I mean, of course, she's my favorite, but I just love Baroness. As you guys know, there's no secret. I like the bad girls, the Harley Quinn, the Baroness. I like that kind of stuff. But so yeah, just enjoy collecting. Don't feed into the hate. That's me. All right, everybody. So on that note, please take care of yourselves. Enjoy your collection. Enjoy other people's collection. If you got something bad to say, shut your mouth. My aunt once told me, if you have nothing to say, nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. She never talked to me again. And that's cool. I respect that. I'm good with it. Am I in therapy? Well, yeah, but shit, who is it? All right, everybody. Take care. Keep collecting. Peace.